Meanwhile, at the director from Wonder Man's house, that director put Simon Williams through further auditions. Okay, next, I want you to improvise. I want to see the real you from this show. Your scenario is, you have just been cheated on. Begin.
I hated her so much that there were flames on the side of my face, heaving breaths.
You are our Wonder Man. Are you coming to the cottage? Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 370 of Comic Book Queers. I am your host, Brett, and with me, as always, is Eviljeff. Well, hello there.
Hi. Hey.
How are we?
I'm great. I'm
Good.
ready to. I did not get. I've been having some insomnia lately.
Oh.
And I took advantage of it by binge watching like 7 episodes of The Boyfriend until 4 in the morning.
This is music to my ears because we're going to talk the shit out of The Boyfriend. And the new Marvel. We love a new Marvel. In this case, the new Marvel is Wonder Man. And we're going to be talking about that too later on in this episode.
That is correct.
Have you been going out lately? Have you been home on the weekends? How have your weekends been? You been watching late night TV or anything like that, or going out?
I have been going out. I've been going to some birthday parties. I've been going to the Bullet Bar. That's kind of my bar.
Fun.
You know, just having some fun. This weekend, I really didn't. I kind of took it easy.
Did you catch Alexander Skarsgård on SNL?
I did, and he was great. He was great. And can I just give a shout out to Ashley Padilla? Is kind of like
she is incredible.
Breakout star. Did you watch any of the sketches from this past one?
Not yet.
She did one as like a mom trying to confess to her kids that she might think Trump is bad now. And the kids are just like, whoa! And she's like, shut up, all right, I get it. And it's so...
She's so really sharp. Like her, yeah.
But I'm telling
you,
Alexander Skarsgård, he's doing it for Pillion. Is it Pillion? Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, when is that going to be in theaters? I'm like dying to see Pillion.
I am very worried about that movie.
Why?
Because I'm not a kink person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious whether it's going to be like, whether I'm going to be into it or not, whether I'm going to be able to get past the kink.
I feel like at the heart of
the
it,
love story.
Yeah, and I think that's got to be where it draws its power. I'd have to think that there is a love story in the middle.
Because there is some kink movies that I do like.
Like
I loved Crash,
Cruising?
Cronenberg's Crash.
Oh yeah,
Or Holly
Getting off
Hunter
on,
and
traffic
and
accidents.
what's his name, James Spader, turned over by car crashes. And I also loved Secretary, also with James Spader.
That's a good one. Ooh,
And
kinky
Maggie
James Spader.
Gyllenhaal. I liked that one.
Yeah.
So who knows? I might, but I'm worried about it. But did you hear the news? Because they were showing the future people that are going to be on SNL. Have you seen?
Oh, February 28th.
One Connor Story
Oh.
from Heated Rivalry is going to be on SNL.
Why do I have the feeling he's going to be hilarious? I bet he's fucking hilarious. And
He's going to be great.
It's not just going to be him. Come on.
Someone was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe," because Bowen Yang could have played Hudson Williams. I'm like, bitch, Hudson Williams can play Hudson Williams.
Yeah.
He's going to show.
Oh, the cheers he's going to get when he first appears.
But can you imagine? He literally 2 months ago was not famous, and now he's hosting SNL. That is wild. It's
so great.
It's crazy. I love it. I love it.
I love it. Oh, I can't wait.
Anyway, here, is this
well,
lamp bothering you? I feel like here I'm going to turn this so the lamp is like behind me.
Oh yeah. Now it looks like you're angelic.
Oh,
It looks like you're Psylocke.
butterfly. I want to get a butterfly mask. I need like that butterfly
That's
power.
cute.
I want a mask of that.
Yeah, you can get one fabricated, order it, custom made, and then become a cosplayer. I think that's what you should do with this next chapter of your life, your 50s. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
But
Yeah,
I think maybe because I'm turning 50.
So are you,
maybe
bitch.
I know. And before you, maybe we turn to cosplay to heal our pain.
I do have my Marvel Girl outfit. I had my poor man Cyclops outfit. I have the beginnings of stuff.
You should become a Marvel
with-
drag queen.
I just hate drag. Not that I don't hate drag. Drag.
No, we don't mean
drag.
that.
No, I mean I hate getting into drag. I really hate.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Imagine how they feel.
It's the thing is I found out I'm allergic to setting spray. I have had queens do me up in drag before, and then they do the setting spray, and it's like someone sprayed acid on my face.
Oh no, not acid.
And I will find that when people try to do the waterline of the eyeliner, my eyes just start pouring water. And so I'm not good with makeup. And then the long hair wisping in your face, I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm just not good being in drag. And then I just feel like I don't have a good enough body to do the boys.
Well, you tuck and you cinch and you augment.
Maybe that's what I'm going to do. You know what? Maybe I'm going to get a personal trainer, go on Ozempic and steroids, and that's going to be 50s Jeff. I'll become
You'll
like
look
a silver
wild.
daddy muscle bear.
Whose skin is too loose because of the Ozempic part.
I just thought you were saying in general.
No, the Ozempic, you'll have loose neck. You don't want that.
I only need Ozempic. I just need to lose 10 pounds. I mean, if I worked out, I could technically turn those 10 pounds into muscle, but
just do the math.
Man. I'll tell you this: my fucking apartment.
Caloric math.
We have one of those weight, like all-inclusive weight machine.
Yeah, like a
things.
Bowflex.
And it's been broken for 8 months, and they have not fixed it. And everybody has complained, and they're just like,
"You're wasting away."
But they
and
are just
fault.
kind of like, why do we? But just being like, you don't really need this to live here, so why?
I know,
should we
but
help
this
you
was
out?
part of the deal when I agreed to this price.
I know. I gave up a pool from my other apartment when I moved into this apartment because it had a gym. It's basically an assault. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about television. Today we're going to talk about, well, you know what?
Yeah, 'cause
I
there's
always
no
like the
Xbox.
rule.
There's
no Xbox. Nothing came out. What did I buy? I bought Sorceress Supreme #2.
Is that good? I can't.
So it's
I don't like Scarlet
like
Witch.
Steve Orlando has really been given, I believe it is Steve Orlando writing this. He really has been given control of Wanda's whole corner of the universe, and he's built this nice lore and this nice kind of cast of characters around Wanda. And it's not that bad. It's pretty good. So the story, well, might as well talk about it. The story is that, Doom took Sorcerer Supreme status from Strange, and then in One World Under Doom, he sacrificed himself so that Valeria could live. When he sacrificed himself, he destroyed the Eye of Agamotto and the cape, the cloak of levitation. And so this whole story is that Wanda was not sanctioned to be Sorcerer Supreme. The Vishanti never gave her permission. Wong never, nobody of the powers that be were like,
did she just designate herself?
She decided she's going to be it because she heard the Eye of Agamotto and the cloak, their higher existence calling to her, and she reached out and reformed them. And then they came to her. But then she got into it. The Vishanti's like, give those back. Who the fuck is you? We never said you can be Sorcerer Supreme. And she's like, they did. And they're like, they're not the ones that say they're nothing. They're just objects. And she's like, well, fuck you. And so basically it's Wanda going around going, fuck you. I'm Sorcerer Supreme. Fuck you. And it's pretty cool.
And then they reenacted the scene from Doctor Strange 2 and she just murders all of them.
Yes. At the end, the Vishanti are like, oh, we're going to get you back, bitch. They dub somebody Sorcerer Supreme, and that character goes to collect because this character's like, They just picked me as the actual Sorcerer Supreme, so hand your shit over. And
Is
Wanda's
he
like,
anybody
fuck you, bitch.
in the comic book lore? Is it a new character?
What you mean he?
Oh, it's a she.
You know damn well it's Miss Harkness.
Oh, Agatha Harkness.
It's young ass Agatha Harkness.
Okay, maybe I do need to read this. This sounds
Yeah, so they're gonna fight.
That sounds good.
It's actually pretty good. And Wanda has a council of people who advise her. You know, she's trying to exercise a little humility. She knows she just took the thing. And her council is really cool. It's Wiccan, Speed, Clea. There's someone else really interesting. But also, in addition to the person I can't think of, it's her former like mentor from her book, but also Chathalalon, the demon that like used to control her, that she gets her power from, and then she traps him inside her soul. Like he's on the council, so it's pretty cool. It's a good book. I don't know. I liked it.
Fun. Know what book
Fun.
I can't? I'm done with is that Wiccan Witch's Road book.
Oh, I haven't read the number 2 yet. Not good?
I couldn't get through it. I don't like it. It's boring. I don't understand how you fuck up a quest.
I know.
Like you're just
especially one based on
so
a TV show that already happened.
And each quest you do something really clever and interesting.
Right.
It's not even. Yeah, it's not good. All right, let's talk about some TV. I'm ready for it.
Hit it.
Oh, am I hitting it?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What you watching? Is it me naked? No? Oh, fine.
Oh my goodness. We have some TV to talk about, and I haven't even called the slides up yet, so I need you to vamp and stretch and
I'm telling you right now, there is stuff. Are we talking about Drag Race too?
Oh, let's talk about that right now. I don't have a slide for it, but let's just start there.
So let's Drag Race.
Oh my God.
How are you? I will tell you this. This is the one I was waiting for this because I think this was probably the best lip sync of the season so far.
Oh, Mia Starr versus Juicy?
Love Dion.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, let me tell you who has quickly shot up to my number 1 queen.
Who?
Mia Starr.
Mia Starr? Okay,
Yeah.
This is my thing though. She would, but that breastplate with the cutout with the t-shirt was not good.
There's something. I agree. There's something trashy and wonderful about it, though. Like, it was so ratchet. I loved it.
Yeah, and she is. You can tell she used to be J-Lo's backup fucking dancer.
Yeah,
you can tell. Like she's a performer.
Yeah,
because I will say that final lip sync, you can't deny Juicy Love Dion, but Mia Starr was like in the song. Like she was like in it.
Yes.
Where Juicy Love Dion, I feel like no matter what song plays, she's gonna dance like that.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
Which is amazing.
But it's amazing.
When she does that jump kick and then bend back, I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I thought the tie was the right call. I thought that was so hilarious.
Yes. And I do think of the talents, I think Nene Coco is great. How do you feel
I thought she was underrated. She was definitely underscored.
But I think it was because that she had gone viral for that performance. Yeah.
Nothing
and then
new.
People are mad at her because there was a TikTok song. There was a TikTok song basically it was a TikTok girl wrote this song and became famous. Where it was just like, how come Eve is a woman who ate? She's a woman who ate. And that's what the original song was.
Mm-hmm.
And she changed it. And basically, so this woman who wrote that song didn't get any credit or anything as being the inspiration for that thing. And she like wrote her own version of that song, basically.
Oh, wow.
But I'm curious of like, if you've gone viral for one of your drag performances, is it fine to do it for the talent? Which I think yes, because Rue
I think so.
See it. Rue didn't watch
it. Yeah, of course. Well, on TikTok, they didn't see it. Michelle Visage didn't see it.
But
and it's
Rue's
great.
Not voting.
That's right. But it was great. It's a great act. It looks great. It was funny. And Nene Coco, I have such a crush on. Oh my God.
On
He's
who?
So cute. He's so cute. Nene Coco.
Oh, Nene?
Ooh.
Nene Coco. And also, I didn't think Nene Coco could flip.
I know.
This bitch is a mechanical engineer and a seamstress and can flip
Yeah. And looks like that.
and is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nene Coco's and the mug, but still for me, Mikey Meek's mug.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
Mikey Meeks is so beautiful, but I can't. Bianca Del Rio says that she looks like a cross between Stewie from Family Guy and Rosie O'Donnell, and now I can't stop seeing it.
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's all
But
I
I
see
just
now.
want to talk real quick about Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist, if you're going to do a poem, you really need to make the bells and whistles of your reveals better. Like that reveal just
With each
wasn't
line.
good. And then if it's not going to be funny, I don't know. You can't just have like, I hate myself and now I'm a butterfly and I'm pretty.
You
That's
have to break the
literally
tension at the
like
end.
Chat GPT, most basic
Yeah.
poetry you could come up
Basic.
with.
I feel like I'm nothing. Okay. That's not very unique.
Yeah, and I think
It's not very personal.
and you can do it. Like, what's her name? Mariah Balenciaga in like All Stars 4 did like kind of a spoken word poetry. It was like putting paint on a canvas with her hands, and it was like it was yes,
It was art.
and
Yeah.
and it felt real. Like what Sierra Mist was saying felt like anyone could be. It didn't feel like it was her.
No, it could apply to anybody. And also, if
But
you're going to do
Yeah.
the reveal aligned with the words of the poem, like I was all bones or whatever, and then she did the reveal, you have to keep doing that. You can't just do that at the top. You have to make that your thing of your act. Like,
Yeah,
at least do it
and
two
the
more
butterfly wings
times.
then needed to protrude at the very end.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You needed a button. You needed a punctuator.
She needs to like take a class with Sasha Velour
Yeah.
of like how to do.
And
like,
also, this is RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, is that the vibe that you think RuPaul wants? RuPaul wants big jiggly titties. Doesn't mean there's not room for it, but you're not going to win.
yeah, because I'll tell you this: best spoken word poetry talent, same parts by Tatiana.
Oh.
Season 2.
Oh,
All-Stars
I don't
2.
know. Yeah.
You've not seen All Stars season 2 with
I don't think I
Alaska
have.
and Katya?
Oh, no, I never did.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
That's probably one of the top seasons of all time.
I'll watch it now. I'll be right
You
back.
have to watch it. Tatiana does a spoken word where she's just like, see me with them hands. The guy's coming at the club, but I've got the same parts as you. Like, it's so.
Is that where Katya does that like iconic lip sync about her name?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but your dad calls me
so
that.
you never, but your dad just calls me.
Yeah.
God,
I've seen that a billion times, but I don't think I've seen it in the
yes,
context.
it's from
of
that season.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that whole season is amazing. Anyway, Drag Race is trekking along.
Trekking along.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about the new Marvel. I hear it's
what
nuts.
we got.
We got. Oop, sorry, friends. We got Wonder Man.
Wonder
We have Marvel
Wonder
Spotlight.
Man.
Marvel Studios' second Spotlight series after Echo.
What makes it Spotlight? What does that even mean? I don't get
More like they're saying it's more grounded, more character driven. Basically, they're setting an expectation that it's not going to have a lot of.
This is going to be really boring. So
It's going to be really boring.
Us.
No, it's not going to have a lot of action. It's not going to be like a fisticuffs, slugfest, Marvel lasers. It's grounded. It's about the character, which is why I loved this.
I did not like this. And I will say I will say as someone who lives in LA, it was doing a lot of and I know this is like, if you don't live in LA, you do not know, but there was some severe egregious geography happening. They are getting a drink at Thais restaurant in Silver Lake. He walks outside. He's on Hollywood Boulevard in front of the Chinese theater. And I'm like, oh, he just teleported 5 miles away. It's those things. It was, there was so many references to where he was, and then none of it. And then it happened in the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling, where he gets off at Cahuenga Avenue and then is downtown. And I was just like, what is happening? And I know it's like, that doesn't matter. The majority of people don't
No, but
know where
it takes you out
is.
of it.
but it really does take me out of it. But I'm going to tell you, this is my thing. And how do you say his name? Is it just Yahya?
Yahya.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen. I've always thought he's an amazing actor. And he is great in this, but they make his character so utterly unlikable to the point where I was like, I don't want to watch this person anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was not rooting for him because he was so in the first episode, he's on American Horror Story and he starts complaining. And as someone who's been on set and has seen this bullshit happen, it's like,
yeah, he's the worst
this
kind of
shit
actor.
doesn't fly. I will also tell you, the director, like the scene, basically, he starts nitpicking every line, and he only has like 4 lines of dialogue, and then gets killed. And he starts nitpicking every line. That director would be like, "Shut the fuck up! Just do the lines." Yeah, they wouldn't have been mollycoddling him like that.
Yeah.
So
totally.
that whole scene, I was ready to poke my eyes out. And so there was I just wasn't having a good time.
Yeah. Not me. I was having a great time. I loved that it was about acting, which made me pay more attention to Yaya's performance and Ben Kingsley's performance. I like that it was a buddy comedy at the heart, considering this is Wonder Man, and Wonder Man is known as being one half of a bromance in the comics. So I thought Trevor was a nice Hank McCoy. And it was great to see Wonder Man in a buddy story.
Yes.
And I loved Ben Kingsley. I like that they it's like what Scream 6 did for Scream 5. And I was like, oh, okay. I liked that so much. I actually like Scream 5 better now. Like, it was like, oh, okay. I actually like Iron Man 3 better now that that we got this depth and purpose behind those days when he was covering up as when he was the Mandarin. And then I like that we went there at the end, and that was kind of his sacrifice for his buddy.
That was good. I think my main problem is they did not make this a character you wanted to root for.
And I think I liked that. The way I'm looking at it is I liked that because, and here we go, I felt like I was watching a story about a mutant. And one could argue that he is potentially a mutant in the MCU. The kitchen fire.
Yes. We're going to put a pin in that.
Let's put a pin in this.
Because there is another mutant that showed up that it seemed like they made it look like he wasn't a mutant.
Well, all right, let's put a pin in this. Yeah, let's put a pin in let's put a pin in that. But back to this point, I liked that he was a dick because he was closed off. The whole theme was his girlfriend, the obligatory ex-girlfriend scene at the top. You won't let anyone in. So he doesn't let anyone connect to him, which is why he's unlikable. But then at the end, he becomes so likable when he goes in and saves Trevor from damage control.
I know, but I think there was not a true, I don't know, there just wasn't a true catharsis scene for me, because then it just cuts and it's later and then he shows up. I didn't see the hero's journey to him being likable.
Yeah, and
I
don't
just
think
kind of was like,
I
now
don't think
6 months later he did that journey.
I don't think it was a hero's journey. I think it was a mutant journey. I think it was like you have to be okay with yourself and accept that you can do these things.
Yeah, I guess fine. I just I wish there was just more exploration to his powers. I think they missed a lot of the connections to the dad. He was doing all this for the dad.
Yeah.
And so I think they needed to bring more of that into it, because then it was like, I think the fact that his friend is an older man who becomes a father figure, I just think there was a lot of missed opportunities. There was just some things that were just missing for me. But I do like the plotting and the pacing and like what the story was. I do like that.
It was a more focused story than I've seen from any Marvel show. This felt, because like She-Hulk was all over the place. Like they're all arguably all over the place. Moon Knight all over the place.
This was not all over the place.
This was very
like,
focused.
this is a very specific, we're going through this kind of little arc here, which I did like. However, yeah, I just, Yeah, I wanted some more. And I also did one. I know it's like, oh, it's not going to be shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, but I wanted more exploration.
A little bit
his
more of,
powers.
yeah.
Because is that even
A little
what
more
are
heroism.
Are his powers ionic
Yeah.
based
Ionic,
powers?
he's basically a being made out of ionic energy.
Right. And so in it, that makes him so just
Strong.
Is that the powers Rogue has then?
Yeah. Yes. But she only really got his strength and flight, just so she can be Rogue again. But I'm sure if they wanted to, Rogue can be like, I got to tap into my ionic energy.
Can we talk about Doorman though?
Yes. Doorman.
So,
and you know what he's from, right?
He's from the Great Lake Avengers. Yeah. Love.
Second Great Lakes Avenger to show up in a Marvel show.
Who's the first one? Mr.
Dave
Immortal?
Pasquazi as Mr. Immortal in She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk, that's right.
Who also was a mutant.
Right. But that's the thing. How many of them were mutants?
Ms. Marvel.
Was Bertha a mutant?
The
Great Lake Avengers.
Yeah, Bertha is a mutant.
Flatman mutant?
I don't think so.
But here's the thing. I didn't realize they were mutants. And also, why was Mr. Immortal and Doorman, they never showed up once on Krakoa? I'm surprised.
They never were. Yeah, they never really were folded into with the X community.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that Doorman is a mutant in the comics or Mr. Immortal is a mutant in the comics. I think they are.
They're classified as mutants. Like if you go look them up on Wikipedia or the thing, they're classified as mutants. I will say this, but when does he get his powers? Because he doesn't seem like he's a mutant in his
No,
episode.
he gets it from the Roxxon. So that was the first time I think we saw Roxxon in Marvel. Maybe they were in She-Hulk as well. But no, it was the ooze coming out of the Roxxon dumpster.
What is that again?
It was Roxxon is the big oil, like the evil oil company in Marvel Comics. Like Roxxon is like the big monolithic corporation that's super evil.
Were they just in She-Hulk or were they in other things?
No, they're like they're big. They're like up there with S.H.I.E.L.D. or AIM. You know, they are.
No,
across.
but I mean in the MCU.
Oh, I feel like this could have been the first time we saw Roxxon, but I would not be surprised if I was wrong.
And then I will throw this out here too. I have a pet peeve. They did a one-off episode giving the history of Doorman. Great. It reminded me of a lot of when Watchmen, it had that one-off episode kind of going into the past.
Of the Hang Justice guy.
You
know what I call it? I call it the Twin Peaks: The Return episode 8 of the MCU.
Yes. My problem is making something all black and white just to be more artsy or because it's in the past. I don't know. It kind of didn't feel.
I
right
again liked it because this is about movie making. So I liked that they did something old in black and white.
But it takes place in the past. I feel like that
make
it take place further in the past.
But that's why I liked it. Like this felt to me like a Twilight Zone episode by way of Atlanta. And I was geeked out over that. And to me, the Twilight Zone nature of it grounded the black and white in purpose.
The best part of everything, Josh Gad.
Oh my God.
Gone in the universe. In the
Wait,
MCU.
That's the best. The other best part of everything is just the fucking Joe Pantoliano cameo. That is when the show had me. I was like, I'm sorry. I love this show. If Joe Pantoliano is playing himself and he's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ranked this number 15 of all time in my MCU rankings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I really dug this.
That. I don't even have that.
I really dug it.
I think I wouldn't say, I guess I feel, here's the thing. I feel like I understand that this is good.
Yes.
This is a good, well-made show. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And
fair.
so I'm not, where I think other things I'm be like, no, this is actually bad.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. I think this is good. It just wasn't my vibe. I just had some issues with it.
Yeah. I will say though, I did appreciate the out of the boxness of it, and I do feel like Marvel is slowly getting their TV sorted in terms of how they approach it.
But I do like they took a big swing with this, but I do hate that they then just released it all and didn't promote it. And we're like, whatever.
Right.
Like they didn't give a shit. But I do like that they're taking these big swings. I just wish they would take the swings that I wanted them to take.
And you know what? You know what show I think is going to deliver big swings, and they're the swings that we want taken? Vision Quest. I have high hopes for Vision Quest. I think it's going to be really out of the box.
It's going to have Speed and Wiccan in it.
I think it's going to be, but also Ghost Agatha, and also probably Wanda, and
Kunk,
and
on
it's
Earth?
also and it's going to be
Kunk.
Wilhelmina Kunk, and what's her name from the Mike Flanagan horror shows, who plays Jocasta. It's going to be James Spader as a human Ultron. Come on, it's going to be kinky. James Spader's in it.
It'll be fun. Yes.
All right. Speaking of kinky,
they're all going to be turned on by car crashes.
Speaking of kinky, there is no kink on the boyfriends, but we love it.
This is the least kinky show.
It's the least kinky show ever. We're showing a few spoilers here in our graphic, but I gotta say, so the boyfriend's on episode 12, and there's 3 more to go. Mm-hmm. Our prime couple, our A couple, Izaya and William, who, by the way, thank you for pointing out the Twitter videos.
Oh, did you see them?
Girl, now Izaya's whole goddamn thing makes sense. When I saw the size of that piece, and when I think back, and then when they reveal, when they have sex, and then Izaya was like, we actually had sex 3 years ago. I'm like, oh.
He's been waiting
Izaya
for
makes
that dick.
total, that
He's
big
been waiting
dick.
for that dick.
He
the
was
entire
dickmatized for years. That giant fucking horsecock. It walked in the house, and Izaya was like, are you fucking kidding me? Izaya knew he was going to get fucked like that again, finally.
I'm going to be honest, though. By the end, I'm like, get
out. And they do.
They were driving me, thank God. They were driving me
because you had to watch the same
crazy.
Scene over
but
and over.
But not only
of them.
that, I'm going to be honest with you. And I was wrong, because I felt Shun and What's His Nuts from season 1. I didn't think that they were going to last, and they actually did. I give these two... I have a feeling when we see a reunion, they will not be together.
I follow them both on Insta. There is not one picture of them together. Not one.
They are not together.
No.
And here's the thing. And do you know whose fault it is? Izaya's. He was saying things that were crazy.
Joint bank account?
Joint bank accounts?
Are you out of your mind?
And the thing where he was like, where do you see us in 10 years?
And he kept saying that over and over and
William
over.
was like, I need to know if we can live in Spain together, and that will work. So let's just see
I need to know that
if that's going to work. And he's like, and I need to know if we can fuck still. And he's like, but what about 10 years from now? Are we going to get married and have kids and have a joint bank account? And you're like,
it's nuts.
Delusion. And that's the thing where you're like, you're not
the size
looking
of that dick.
Reality.
It's because his dick is
also,
so big.
Yeah. But then the jealousy of him, like, anytime an older person just messages him, he's all like,
no, it's a lot.
There's no way that they're going to be together. So I think just the fact that it was like, oof, no. And especially because, what's his name? Jobu? How do you say his name? Jobu. Jobu.
My favorite.
Is my favorite.
My favorite.
He is real. And you also can feel he's the least damaged because he's the only one whose mom was accepting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love Jobu never lost confidence, even though he was rejected by William. It looked like he was being rejected by Tehan, but he never questions how cute he was. He never questions how much, like, he's loved. And you could see the difference when then you've got people like Ryuki, who's a mess. Like, I can't believe I'm going to say this. He touches his face so much out of being nervous and like afraid that his complexion is awful. That's from constantly going like this because you're so scared, which is what happens when your dad isn't accepting you.
But the thing is the dad isn't even not accepting because he's just scared to tell him.
He's just scared to
I
tell
will
him.
say, and it's interesting seeing like a world where they currently have a right wing. They did not pass gay marriage. They're taking
Right.
gay rights back. They hired a Trumpian right wing prime minister. So they all know like, oh, we're not going to get any gay rights and it's probably going to get worse. And so watching even the presenters were saying things like, oh, you have to realize that you might not want to come out and that's okay.
Right.
That's your choice.
Jeff and I
think,
were our jaws were on the floor when they had that conversation.
But that's the thing is like, but they're in a society where you might not be safe to come out.
Right.
So it does have to be okay to come out. So it is weird where you're like, oh, fuck. Like, because when I first saw that, I'm like, don't say that. But then I'm like, no, wait. They are telling people, hey, if you don't feel safe, it's okay if you don't come out. You know what I mean? Where you're like,
they're kind of like, do it on your terms, not don't do it.
Exactly. And but they're basically like, you have to do it on your terms. And it's just so heartbreaking.
It is. And this season,
they're really talking about the trauma. Because then
it's about being gay more so than being in a relationship. You know, like last season was all about relationships. This is kind of about the gay experience.
Because there's some people like that aren't even necessarily, what's his name?
Kazuyuki. He's not in the dating pool.
Kazuyuki, he realizes he just wants to get back with his ex.
Yeah.
And then the other new one just wants to get self-esteem.
Yeah. Okay. Can we talk about Tomoyaki?
Tomiyaki. I kept
Tomiyaki.
Tabuki.
He's my favorite one. He is the cutest, and he is the funny. Like he's hilarious, and this is the anger I'm feeling from this show. Why is no one, especially Hiroya, why are they not all over him? He is when he's like, why? He's
the queeniest of all of them.
Oh, that's right.
It's internalized homophobia.
Yeah. Especially on Hiroya's part. After that conversation, that was a lot. There's a lot of internalized homophobia going on. Like, I'll never be one of those faggots who goes
hold
out
on.
to the
Before
clubs
we talk about that, because we still haven't finished the coming out stuff.
Yes.
Which means I feel we need to talk about Hubei and Bomi.
Oh my God.
Their slow falling in love.
It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing.
Like, because Bomi was just so like, I like you. Show me you like me. I like you. I like you. And then Hubei is just like, I don't know. But then he's like, oh, I'm still thinking about him. I don't know. Oh, but I'm still, I guess you're cute. Oh, you are cute. Oh, wait. And then I love when he finally talks to his friends and the friends are like, you're like in love with him. And then he's like, oh.
And his friends go, just flip him. You think I should flip him? Just go for it. So cute. But the conversation.
When he tells him, and he holds it all in. And so Bomi has to pull it out of him, where he's like, I came up to my mom and she said, can't you fix it? And he starts crying. And then Bomi starts crying. And they're just crying, hugging each other. I was like,
Bomi, like, so
mess.
Hubei,
I was a mess.
The way that Hubei kept it in when earlier, like the other day, when he just came back, Bomi was like,
oh, I saw my mom.
Did you talk to your mom? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he made a face. And then the way he revealed it, you know, Bomi asked, like, you know, when I tell my mom or when I forget. And he just looks at me and goes, I did it already. And you were like, what? And then it did not go well. The way he reveals this information with just like this sad smile on his face, like, how has Hubei become the deepest, most layered, most interesting, most wonderful person on this show?
But here's
the
the
hottest
thing is that teddy bear where you're big and burly, but then soft like a teddy bear. It's so, I
surprised that.
So
I have a picture of shirtless Hubei for you as a surprise.
Cute. Oh my God, he's so hot.
He's so hot.
So hot, but I love them. But then,
Bomi's crying. It wasn't just about the mom. Bomi unleashed because he had been keeping so much emotion in, and then having to deal with like the love that he feels for Hubei because he is very much in love with him, but then having to fight the others for him and like fight him for him, and like this whole situation, I've never seen somebody just unleash all the emotion that they had stored up in them like that.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It was amazing. And I feel like it's like the fucking William and Izaya needed to get the fuck out of there.
Just get the fuck
all
out.
of this stuff could happen.
It became a different, episodes 10 through 12, whole different show. I am like reinvested.
Because then I also want to go into, let's go back now to Hiroya and Tamayaki. Tamayaki? I'm so sorry.
I know, me too. He's new.
He was basically like, I lost a lot of weight and I have no self-esteem. And I want to like learn to not be negative. And I usually walk away from whenever I feel uncomfortable, I walk away and I cut it off. And so it was interesting seeing Hiroya and Tomoyaki. They did the coffee van together.
Yeah.
And they seemed to like really get along. And I was like,
and they became my number one ship.
Maybe there's something there. But then out of nowhere, Hiroya's like, oh, I kind of hate the gay community. He's like one of those self-hating gays. And then he admits later, like, oh, I don't really have any gay friends. And then he was saying, like, I came out because I did like an art piece about gay LGBT. But then he's so self-hating. He doesn't like feminine, queenie, gay.
So self-loathing.
Where he's like, oh, and those gays, they all just go around and they're just so loud and they're so ostentatious and like they're making such a show of it. And Tomoyaki's like, they saved my life. Like, that's the people who support me and love me for who I am. And you're saying they're disgusting.
Yeah.
So you're then now saying I'm disgusting because I'm part of that group. And he's like, oh, no, I'm just saying. And then when he was just like, I feel like if you just met me outside, you would think I'm disgusting and you wouldn't be friends with me. And I think Hiroya, this is where the thing is, he starts crying and apologizing. And Tomoyaki's like, and walks away. And I was like, oh, I feel like it seems like he feels sorry. Maybe you could cut him a break. And he's like, no.
Yeah. But then he does. But then apologizes.
Eventually he does. Yeah. And then fucking Ryuki was like, when they're felling, they're like, yeah, we're not speaking. And Ryuki was the only one there. He's like, oh, that was happening. I'm like, you are fucking clueless. No more 20-year-olds on this damn show.
Ryuki has the line of the season, though. What was it when they were in the gym and they were talking about like what they like about guys? The line of the season. I screamed. He was like, well, you know, it's not so much about the looks. It's really more about the muscles.
But I will tell you this, the few times when you saw him in the sauna.
Oh, he's ripped. Like, he's ripped.
You're fucking ripped. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because he's a swimmer.
Yeah. Oof. But that was, but you really expected him to be like, it's their heart, it's their personality, it's their soul. He goes, it's their muscles. Hell yeah. B20 girl. B20.
Hilarious. But I will say, but then the one that really got me was fucking Taeyeon, who I always like. Taeyeon's he's the hottest one. Why is no one liking him?
Last season.
In season 1. I will say the problem with this being in Hokkaido is why is Taeyeon not, why is he not in the fucking sauna?
There's 3 episodes left. I'm hoping.
Once. He has not been shirtless once. That should be illegal. You don't have a body like that and not fucking take your shirt off. How dare you? But anyway, everybody likes him. Especially, can you imagine being like, oh, I just got rejected and the person that I said was my crush from season 1 shows up like the next day? That is insane.
I think that Taeyeon thinks like, he's like, it was so easy to talk to Hiroya. It's just so it flowed much better. That's friends. That's friends. He's just attracted to Jobu. Like it's very clear to me that Taeyeon's mind is with Hiroya, but his heart is with Jobu. And to me, it's not even a cliffhanger. That's why
the first time they got together, it went terribly.
Yeah.
Because both of them were nervous.
They were just like, yeah, because they knew something was,
And so when
he
chose him to go on that overnight trip, and then when you have the picture there when
Yeah.
they start laying on each other, and you see Jobu where he's like, Taeyeon's laying on my lap and I'm playing with his hair, and he looks up
And he's so
makes
happy.
this face of like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah. After the William
I
shit.
started crying.
Can't believe like right. Yeah. And
But can
wait,
you
my
imagine you're someone where
favorite-
you're like watching the show being like, oh, I want to go on the show because I want to meet someone like this person. And then that
Yeah,
person
you
shows
meet
up
that
and then
person.
they like you.
My favorite scene was when Jobu and Bomi and Hiroya were like, oh my God, the three OGs, when they were under the blanket, like kikiing. And Jobu was telling them the whole story about Taeyeon, about how he like slid up behind him and was like sitting, like resting his chest on his back. I watch the English sub. I'm sorry, the English dub. But sometimes
you do?
I do,
couldn't.
yeah.
I don't feel the acting is good enough for me.
Sometimes, this season last season. The voice actors were so much better than this season. The voice actor they've picked for Taeyeon is insane. If you want to laugh, turn on the English dub when Taeyeon speaks. It's a crime what they did. I talk like this. Hi, my name is Taeyeon. I really just want to meet somebody. I'm like every time I'm cackling at what they made him sound like.
Love it. That's
But
hilarious.
in scenes like when they're under the blanket, when Jobu is telling this long story and being funny, I have to turn it to Japanese. Like I have to see Jobu being Jobu.
I
in
also
these
love the
moments
one
of authenticity.
where they went out to like become boyfriends. And then Jobu's like, they're like, oh, they're really late. He's like, oh, maybe they're fighting. Like he's got the personality.
Oh wait, and he
has
like
the personality.
when Izaya and William were like, we're gonna take a private trip, Jobu goes, okay, I'll come too.
Yeah. He's just, I will say I'm very, that's always what I've always wished. I wish I could have that type of extroverted
Yeah.
personality. I find that
Yeah.
very attractive.
So cute.
And I will say,
when he giggles when he in the middle of a story.
in my real life, it's a fine line between that and assholes. And he is not
Yeah.
an asshole. He's a sweetheart.
Because he's kind.
But
yeah.
I find in my real life, when I'm looking for that, I'm like, oh, I met someone and he's confident. And then you're like,
He's
oh, wait,
snarky.
he's just a douchebag.
It's just a bitch. Yeah.
He's just a bitch. Uh-oh. Anyway, this show is great.
Great.
I
I
now
can't believe
need
there's
to catch
3
back
more
up.
episodes.
I need to catch back up with the Korean
The other
one.
one, the
I'll let you
Korean
know
one.
if you need to watch that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost
I'm
turned it
gonna catch
on.
back up on that one.
Okay.
Because that one, the insanity of the show being canceled and then them reshooting it, so half the people were already kind of in love and having to start over, is so wild to me. Anyway, I'm also really invested into Singles Inferno.
Yeah. Got to watch that too.
The guys are so hot, and this is one where they are just topless and naked the entire time.
Hell yeah.
And there's one girl that's like, there's like an Australian girl who I think the westernization of her, like she's a total crazy narcissistic bitch.
Nice.
And she's making the show insane.
Yes.
And she's trying to steal everybody's man. I love it. That's the one thing that is like, that they don't do in these Japanese ones, like in The Boyfriend and stuff like that, or Terrace House, where there's no conniving. Everyone's really sincere and honest and great, which is great.
Which is great. Refreshing.
But there is a part of me that's just like, I think it is fun though.
Maybe a little American conniving. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mr. Immortal is not a human nor a mutant. He is He is one step above mutants.
Oh.
Yes. Doorman.
Doorman's a mutant.
Let me see. Yep. He's a mutant.
Doorman's a mutant. But I would
right.
love it if they could bring, but that's the thing, if they're going to make Wonder Man a mutant, will they make him a mutant in the comics?
Right. Let's
How did
name
he
the
get his
MCU.
powers?
I don't know. Accident? Let's name the MCU mutants.
Well, it's Ms. Marvel,
Ms. Marvel.
Doorman, not Doorman,
Not
Wonder
Doorman.
Man.
Wonder Man. I think
else is there?
I want to hold Mr. Immortal from She-Hulk. Because he does talk about, like, it's just been like this my whole life. And Namor.
Right. Right. That's not enough.
Sadie Sink has signed a 3-picture deal with Marvel.
Oh, shit. Interesting.
It is.
I don't think Rachel Summers is signed to a 3-picture deal. That's making me. That's feeling more Jean Grey to me.
That's feeling more Jean Grey. I also think the Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider is, to me,
Right.
the
But then
likeliest.
that's not a mutant. That's not.
We
a
keep
mutant.
we keep hovering around redheads, and I'm like, I can. She has got such Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider energy. It's got to be that. It's got to be that, and then I think what they're going to do is they're going to surprise us with Miles.
Interesting.
Because Spider-Man: Brand New Day is being directed by what's his name? Because he executive produced Wonder Man and he directed Shang-Chi.
I don't remember. I don't remember his name.
Destin Daniel Cretton.
Nice.
Yeah. He seems to be a little architect of the MCU. A little bit of it. It's pretty great.
Well.
All right.
We did it.
We did it.
Talked about a lot of gay stuff and some Marvel stuff. No X-Men comics this week, which is surprising.
Nothing.
That's the first time.
It's probably the first time we've ever not mentioned X-Men in... I mean, we talked about mutants. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but if we need to get to this X-Men United shit with
Emma
Frost stat.
Let's go. So evidently, she's going to be the headmistress of Gray Matter Lane, which is funny. I think it's a psychic school.
Oh, it's only psychics?
I don't know. I think there's something about like a psychic.
But it looked like everybody was there.
I don't know. It looks like kind of like University of Phoenix. Like you can just like tap in mentally, like, you know, you can learn remotely. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited.
Well. Guys.
Oh, also, and in Marvel Rivals, you can get her Hellfire dress, the one with the diamonds cut out. Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm working on that, trying to get enough points to get that.
Get those points, girl.
Get those points. Okay, we can end this. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Listen, if you have taste like me, or if you don't have taste because you didn't get Wonder Man like Eviljeff, it's all good.
Dare you?
You have much better taste than I do. It's all good. They're all comics. Really, the only outcome, it's not really whether you like them or not like them. It's how gay they turn you. Because if you read comics, well, then that makes you queer. Bye.
Bye.